Hi guys, LC Maternity here. I am sitting in my car because I was doing the postpartum support group at the library, and it ends at 12, so you know, the run from the library or anywhere else from here to do this live video at 12:15 was going to be a little difficult, so I said I'll just do it in my car so you guys get to see my car a little bit. So I know it's not super exciting, but it's going to allow me to give information to you. So I hope you guys can hear me okay. It's super hot. It's 90 degrees, but it feels much hotter than that. And when I turn down my AC, so where I'm not melting in the car, it gets really hot. But I turned down the AC a little bit so you guys can hear me. It's not blowing into the mic. So, but anyways, today I'm going to have a little bit of a conversation about the comfort techniques class that I have coming up on Saturday, and just a little bit about childbirth classes and what you can expect and why I think it's important for you to attend some sort of childbirth class. I'm not going to say you need to do like a 12-week series or even like a 5-week series or anything like that if you don't want to. You know, there's different classes for different people, but I wanted to have a conversation about what you can expect and the different options that we have here in Las Cruces. So my comfort techniques class is going to be held on Saturday, and it runs from 9 to 12. Yeah, sorry. 10, yeah. I don't know why I was totally spacing on that, but it's a 3-hour class. It starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be held at Mountain View Regional Medical Center, so it's the big hospital area, and in the community education room. So if you go in through the main entrance doors and you go to your right, you're going to see this room. It's that door there. If you hit the hallways or the cafeteria, you've gone a little bit too far, but we're right there. And you would need yoga mats, pillows, and your birth ball. So that way you get to try out a couple different positionings and techniques that we have, so where you can be even more prepared for when you're in labor. So how this works is you come, it's $40 a couple. So that's a pretty good price for you to get 3 hours outside of potty breaks, but 3 hours of comfort techniques. So if you were to take the childbirth education classes at the hospitals, where even though they try, they don't get as much of the hands-on support as our families are wanting. So this is a good opportunity to allow you guys to get that hands-on support while having already attended a childbirth class through the hospital. So that's why it's come about. We've seen the need for it, and we wanted to go ahead and help fill in that hole that was slightly missing. So then what happens is you guys come in, and depending on how many people we have, it's kind of adjusts a little bit. If we have a bigger group, we may start with a quick let's get to know everybody, so you know who the heck is in this class, and you might meet people who are due around the same time as you, and you can build connections with people. But usually if it's kind of a smaller one, we just kind of do a really quick little get together, figure out who I am and figure out who you are, so I could try to remember your names and try to figure out if you know what you're having as far as baby. So if I want to address baby, I could use a name or gender or whatever you want for me to address your baby as. But that just gets us to get to know each other. And then the rest of the 3 hours outside of potty breaks, because you're pregnant, and usually towards the end of your pregnancy, and you're going to need to go to the restroom because the baby's going to be sitting on your bladder, and as we're moving, the baby's going to kind of adjust and sit on your bladder a little bit more. So how this goes about is we learn breathing techniques, so the different types of breathing, and learning the cleansing breath before and after a contraction, and remembering to take nice deep breaths throughout the whole entire thing, because you need to breathe, and the importance of why you need to breathe. You know, your baby needs oxygen, and it supplies oxygen to your muscles, so you can do a little bit more. So oxygen and breathing is really, really important in labor. So we go over that. We go over a couple different breathing techniques that you can use while you're in early labor, active labor, during contractions, pushing, just so you can get used to that. And then we do tons of positions. So there's squatting, there's leaning, there's lunges, there's just positions and positions, lots of positions. And I always kind of adjusted a little bit, trying to figure out what it is that the couples in the class like. So it could be like, okay, you could try this, or you could try that, or, you know, what feels comfortable for you. Let's try adjusting that. So where everyone's comfortable. So there's never ever like a set list of positioning, because there's tons of different positionings. I try to really adjust it to the people that are in the class. So one class I may talk about like 5,000 different ways to do squats, because there's tons of ways to do squats. But then I may have a class where they absolutely cannot stand the squat, they don't like it. If you don't like it now, you're probably not going to like it during labor. So show them a couple of easy ones that they can do, but then I'm not going to show all the extra ones as well. So the positionings change just a little bit during each thing. But we also do some mental relaxation. So I'll read a script out to you to help you relax, and we'll go over the techniques that your partner or your teammate can use to figure out where you are tense in your body, to release that tension just by a simple touch on you. So we go over all that, and that's a really, really good exercise that you can do not only now during pregnancy, because there's going to be tension, and not only during labor, but during really the rest of your guys' lives that you guys are going to have together, because having tension in your body is not fun, and they'll be able to figure out how to reduce those tensions. But then they're also going to learn counter pressure and the double hip squeeze and massage techniques. You know, there's one massage technique that I only teach them, that I only teach this one special move that the pregnant women love. But I only teach that during my comfort techniques classes, like my little, you know, hey, if you're here with me, you're going to learn this cool move, and the women love it. So you get the chance to learn massage techniques and different ways to massage and where to massage, and get a chance to try all this out. So, you know, you'll be able to try it out. I can adjust you as you need it, be able to talk to the partner and be like, hey, you know, how does this feel for you? Let's try adjusting it if it doesn't feel okay. So you get a lot of really hands-on things, but it's also emotional. So we do cover a little bit about what your concerns are and your wants are for labor, so where you can get adjusted and, you know, get in that nice, awesome mindset of, I'm gonna have a baby soon. So that's pretty much the best way I can sum down my childbirth techniques class, or comfort techniques class, sorry, my comfort techniques class, because there's a lot that you learn, and there's a lot that goes into it. And